So students, this is the single stamen. Okay, you can see this is the single stamen, and in the at the upper part of the stamen you can see there is a yellow umbrella like structure. Okay, this is called anther. Okay, this is called anther, students. And the small, this long structure, okay, see, this is called anther and this long structure is called filament. Okay, wait, this long structure is called filament and this is called anther. Okay, this is umbrella like is anther and this long is filament. Okay, now students, this stamen is the male part of the flower. Okay, male part means as human beings, as animals are male and female. Okay, in same way in plants also there are some parts male and some parts female. Okay, so in the flower this stamen is the male part of the flower. Okay, what is this? It's the male part. It is made up of two parts, the one long filament and the upper umbrella like this yellow color is anther. Okay, anther. So inside these anthers what are present? Small pollen grains are present. Okay, inside these anthers, students, when you will see with the help of microscopes, I cannot show you right now here. Okay, when you will see with the help of microscope, you will observe that inside this anther, inside this umbrella like structure, what is present? Pollen grains are present. What are pollen grains, students? These are the very small particles. Okay, very small particles or cells you can say, or particles by which the flower can reproduce. Flower can make more by which plants can make more plants. Okay, so to make more plants there are two things are necessary, male particles and female particles. Okay, so these pollen grains which are found inside these anthers, these are the male particles. Okay, what are these? These are the male particles which are found inside these anthers. Okay, so it is the, okay students, so stamens form the third circle of the flower. Okay, it is the male part of the flower. It is made up of two parts, the upper one, this yellow color anther and the long filament, anther and filament. Okay, inside the anther the male cells, male reproductive cells or male particles which are called pollen grains are present. Okay, so this is the male reproductive part which helps in the reproduction. Okay, and you can see students, wait, yes, you can see students, there are many more stamens, there are many stamens present. Okay, in the flower. So all the stamens together are called androecium. Okay, androecium, ANDROECIUM. You can see the word in your book. Okay, you can see the spelling. So these all stamens are together called androecium. Okay, now students, we are going to study about the fourth circle which is called carpel. Okay, so you must be thinking that ma'am, where fourth circle is present? Okay students, I am going to show you where is the fourth circle present. Wait, so we have to remove, okay, we have to remove this and this. Students, fourth circle is called carpel. Okay, what it is called? The fourth circle is called carpel and the fourth circle is the female. Wait students, I am showing you female part. The third circle is called the male part and the fourth circle is called female part of the flower which is called carpel. So wait students, I am showing you. some stamens are attached here. I'm removing them. Okay, so students, you can see, now you can see this is the fourth circle of the flower, which is called carpel. Okay, you have seen that in front of you. I have taken out, I removed this fourth circle carpel from the flower, okay, inside the flower. So it is the fourth circle innermost, okay, it is the innermost. Inside it there is no any circle, okay, it is the innermost circle, and it is the female part of the flower. You have seen that stamen was the third circle stamen was the male part of the flower, and it is the fourth circle, which is called carpel, is the female part of the flower. Okay students, now carpel, one more name is there for carpel. It is also called pistil. What it is called? Pistil, Pistil. Okay, it is also called pistil. And you can see students, there are, first we will see its structure. Okay, first we will see its structure. So you can see that at upper end, see students, at upper end there are many more these structures. Okay, so this it is the whole circle. Okay, it is the whole circle. So let's consider one. You have to think about only one. So this one is called stigma. What it is called? Stigma. It is very sticky in nature. Okay, sticky, chipchipa. So it is called stigma. It is sticky in nature, and this very long is the style. Okay, you can see this very long is the style, and at the base of the style you can see this swollen part. Okay, this swollen part is called ovary. What it is called, students? Ovary. So the carpel is made up of three parts: stigma, style, the sticky stigma, the very long style, and at the base the swollen ovary. Okay, you have seen that stamen are made up of two parts, anther and filament, but carpel are made up of three parts. Carpel is made up of three parts: stigma, style, and ovary. Okay students, so you can see there are many stigma, right? You can see there are many stigma. So this whole circle, because there are more than one carpels are here. Okay, style, all the styles of this stigma are present in this one, but stigma are more. Okay, so all this carpel are called together are called gynoecium. Students, sepals together are called calyx, petals together are called corolla, and stamens together are called androecium, and all the carpels together are called gynoecium. Okay, gynoecium, you can see the word in your book. All the carpels together are called gynoecium. But you will think that, ma'am, but there are only one carpel, means style and ovary is one, but the stigma are more. Yes beta, in this flower there are many stigma, but style and ovary of these stigma are only in one. Okay, so there are many different flowers in which different weight is present, but because many stigma, that's why many stigma or many carpel together are called gynoecium. What they are called? More than one carpels together are called gynoecium. Okay, so now what is the function of stigma, students? Stigma, style, and ovary, three parts are there. Stigma is sticky, so that insect come and sit on the stigma. Then whatever is in insect leg, it can be stick to the stigma, because it is sticky in nature, so insect can stick to that stigma. Okay, so or pollen grains. Okay, I told you that stamens, what is present in stamens? There is anther, and in anther pollen grains are present. So those pollen grains come and sit on this stigma. Okay, those pollen grains will come with the help of insect or in air. Okay, and they will stick to that stigma. That's why stigma is sticky in nature. Why it is sticky? So that the pollen grain, the male part, I told you the male particles present in the anther of the stamen are called pollen grains. So that pollen grains will come, will fly and sit on the stigma, so that it can stick to this stigma. That's why it is sticky in nature. Okay, and this long is the style, and at the base ovary. Now inside ovary, students, what is present? The female's reproductive cells or the female particles, which is called ovule, and egg is present. Okay,